All right, guys, we got Coach here. We'll start with an opening statement.
All right. I thought it was an outstanding, well-played game by my team today. I thought it was really important that defensive rebounding were going to be very important and having a next play mentality. You know, good or bad, we had to move on to the next play. And I knew it was going to be a 40-minute tussle, and it was. That Mike's teams are always very physical. They play really hard. They run great offense, hard to defend. And I thought my team was really locked in for 40 minutes on the defensive end. And then we shot the ball really well. It was the highest field goal percentage against an ACC opponent for Wake Forest since 2000, 63%. And I guess it's our first win in the conference opener since January 2014. But real pleased. There's not going to be a lot of teams that come in here and win. This is a really hard place to play. They had a great crowd, unbelievable crowd. Credit to them. You know, but we've grown up a lot in 1 week. 2 times against LSU, and it came back and turned it over 10 or 12 times. I remember against Northwestern, and only 10 times today. Had 17 assists on 33 baskets and had a lot of balance. I thought Dallas Walton played a tremendous game. Davian drove it in there. You can see where the strength really helped him. Mishu's played well. They all played well. The bench helped us. We outscored them 15-7 on the bench. I thought Cameron and Carter and Hadim played at a really high level as well. So great team win, and excited.
Questions for Coach, guys?
Coach, like you mentioned, they had a really big crowd today. I think it was their first sellout in almost 2 years. The first ACC game, first road game, you know, all those circumstances. How do you feel about how you guys responded to all of that?
I mean, I don't think we could have played much better. And I told them that after, you know, they caught us on a day when things were going really well. So I'm ecstatic. You know, there's a lot of actions in life. There's lots of things that caused you to lose your attention, a lot of adversity. And I thought we became a lot of those things today. And, you know, I was really proud of the way we played. But I thought the crowd was outstanding. I met the new football at the hotel right before I came out on the bus. And I said, I bet you're getting introduced today. And he said, yep. And I go, well, I'm sure I'll hear it when it happens. And the roof came off when they introduced him.
Coach, can you talk about Dallas Walton's play? It's like it had a best for you so far this season.
I thought he had a great all-around game, you know, not only on offense, but I thought he did a great job defensively. You know, Kibi Aluma's a great player. He hit us for 4 threes, and kind of my fault. I was kind of resigned to maybe letting him shoot those a little bit, and I probably caused Dallas a little bit to let him make a couple of those, telling him where to be on the court. I thought he played with great patience on offense, used his length. I thought screwed him up as a free throw shooter. He's an 80-some% shooter career. He hasn't shot free throws well, but he made them both today. But I thought his length bothered those guys inside defensively, and I thought he showed great patience to make shots.
Did with all the new faces and playing in this was as big of a crowd as you guys have seen this year, and how they were able to stay together through there, how can you comment on how you felt their poise was there?
Yeah, I think they showed their maturity, their cohesiveness, connectiveness. That this is a tight team. You know, I know we have a bunch of new guys, but they have great chemistry. And I think they proved that. That was one of the things we talked about before the game, communicating and staying connected defensively for 40 minutes. And there was going to be some runs. It was going to be loud. I was going to be able to talk them through it. And I thought they showed their maturity and their experience, you know, their toughness, you know, by doing that. I think we had a little stretch in there in the first half. You know, we didn't play particularly well defensively, but I thought for the most part, probably 36, 37 minutes, we played awfully well defensively to hold them to 41% from the field and 29% from 3.
Coach, Alondis Williams had a couple of iPod passes in the first half today. How did you like how he was able to affect the game without needing to score a whole lot?
Well, I'm glad you asked that because I've been coaching 33 years, and I told him after the game, it's one of the best floor games I've ever had a scorer play. What I mean by that is I didn't think he hung his shot the whole game. I thought he was on balance. He took what the defense knew Virginia Tech was going to give him a lot of attention. That's what they did. A great team defense. I knew he was going to have 2 or 3 guys on him. I told him before the game, you're going to have to put up 2 feet, come to a stop, and you're going to have to find the open guy. And I've been saying it since the day that he came on campus. I thought he was a great passer. And that he threw a couple passes that were Sports Center level. The one left-handed one in transition to Jake was unbelievable. I thought he played with great poise, great patience, and great purpose, and he didn't try to force it.
Anything else for Coach, guys? All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks. Hey, Lucy, that's so weird.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Am I gonna go back to the
Oh yeah, locker room is that way, bus is to the right. Okay.
All right, guys. We got Dallas Walton here. Any questions for Dallas?
Dallas, first ACC game for you. What kind of reaction do you have for that?
It's excitement, I mean, we've been working a long time for this since all of us got together in the summer. And, we told every practice, we knew what we were preparing for. And so, I'm just excited that we were able to display it the way we did tonight. It's a very good Virginia Tech team. And I'm looking forward to continue doing it when we continue ACC play later on. But right now, I know we got another game. I don't even know. I'm just focused on this game, but I know we got another game soon.
You're just one game in on this in ACC games. Is there any way to compare it to your Pac-12 experience?
I wouldn't say there's. I mean, when you're comparing different leagues, it's high-level basketball. So no matter whether you're in the Pac-12, the ACC, the Big Ten, when you're playing a high-level team like that, your mistakes and your margin of error becomes very small. And that's something I just was telling the guys. I mean, like when you're playing like a low or mid-major team, you can make those mistakes and still be all right. But when you're playing high-level basketball against a Power 5 school, the margin of error is just very small. And you realize that when you're in the game, too, those mistakes, turnovers turn into threes and missed rebounds turn into bucket, second chance points all the time almost. So, yeah, no, I would say there's no really big difference, but it's just, it's a high-level basketball.
What was working for you tonight, this afternoon?
It was just finding my spaces. I mean, big credit to Man and Jake, and I mean, my point guards D. Will and Carter Witt. They looked for me down there, and they were able to facilitate my offense. I mean, I think better than everybody else. So I mean, big credit to my teammates in terms of what was working for me. They were finding me when I was open and getting me the ball when I wanted it. So my teammates were the big factor for me.
Hey, Dallas, you guys got your offense from a lot of different places today with, I think, 4 guys in double figures. Can you just talk about how you guys continue to be versatile on that end of the floor?
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of us prepare our game when we're practicing and even on our own when we get in the gym. Every single one of us puts in a lot of time into making our game the best it can be. And so that means that everybody understands collectively that any one of us can go out any night. And tonight I did well, but I mean, you guys have seen Jake, you guys seen Man, you guys have even seen Zay go crazy too. But I mean, D. Will goes crazy. I mean, we have Faith Carter too, and I mean, even all the way down to the bench from Lucas and even Rob. I mean, those guys are good players and get time into their game, and so we all have a collective trust into each other that if we swing the ball and we look for our offense, the offense will come, and we trust that those guys will make those shots.
All right. Any last questions for Dallas? All right. Thank you, Dallas. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Good job.
That's all for tonight, guys. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, those are